Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by. Welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 video. I'm KCR-Mark. Whereas most of my previous videos have focused on tuning various cars for the money grind events in this game, this one's a little bit different. The car in question requires almost no tuning whatsoever, but I really believe, pound for pound, this is one of the best road cars for money grind events there is on the game. Now the car itself is part of the much maligned VGT group, so it's a car that's very easy overlooked and a lot of people probably wouldn't be interested in it, but during the course of this video I'll try and convince you that this is an absolutely fantastic car and it's well worth trying out. So the car we're going to be using today is the Aston Martin DP-100 Vision Gran Turismo. And I think it's fair to say this isn't one of Aston Martin's finest moments styling wise, but putting that aside, the stats are incredibly impressive on this thing. So first off is the layout, which is unique to any other Aston Martin. This is a four-wheel drive mid-engined car, and the power plant itself is an absolute beauty. It's a 6-litre V12 twin turbo, and as you'll see later in the video, this thing sounds absolutely incredible. So the car is available from Brand Central, from the Aston Martin dealership obviously, and with all the VGT cars this is a 1 million credit card, but don't let that put you off. You can earn that back in about 40 minutes with these tunes I'm about to show you. Now this part of the video is where the car really comes into its own. There are no modifications or custom parts whatsoever that you can buy, so this is incredibly easy tune. Now through the course of this video I'm going to be doing the 600pp and the 700pp build. So to start with the 600pp, all you need to buy is sports hard tyres, ballast and power restrictor. That's all you need to do, and as you'll see the tune is absolutely insanely easy. There's hardly anything you have to do at all. So next we're going to get on to what I'm going to very loosely call the tune, but as you can see all the suspension and the diff on this car is all blanked out. You cannot touch them. All you need to do for the 600pp tune is the power restrictor and the power output down to get it below 600. That's all you need to do. Everything else is already set up for you, so that's what makes this such a good money grinding car, because you basically just get into it, adjust the power and off you go. It's absolutely brilliant. So for this first race we're going to be heading to the Tokyo Expressway for the World Touring Car 600. Now this car just keeps getting better. Not only is it super easy to tune and build, it's incredibly easy to drive as well. Only thing you need to worry about is the power band. As you can see it drops off quite a bit near the top end. It's just all bottom end grunt, so you just need to change gear. I was changing gear around about halfway up the rev range, and you can easily no stop this car. The tyres last forever and the fuel easily lasts for the 12 laps. Even without changing any settings to the suspension and diff, this is a really naturally well balanced car. It's really nice through the turns, loads of grip, turns in really nice, and it's just really easy to drive. It's really user friendly, just doesn't seem to have any issues at all really. As with most handling based cars, this is a little bit compromised down the straights, but obviously it's a massive advantage not having to pit at all. You can make up 30-40 seconds on the AI just for the fact you don't have to pit, and it's like I say, it's just such an incredibly easy car to drive. It's so well balanced, and you can be really consistent. Lap times around about the 208 and 209, but it just doesn't seem to drop the pace at all. As you can see, I've done the whole race on those sports hard tyres and there's just no signs of wear whatsoever on them. Across the line without much fuel saving with over a lap and a half left. It's just an incredible car. It seems you don't have to really do any tuning whatsoever to it. So with the clean race bonus, that's going to bag our first 825,000 credits for basically no effort whatsoever. So we'll get onto the 700pp tune, which believe it or not is even easier. So for the 700pp build, all we need are racing hard tyres, racing intermediates if you need them, and you just need to adjust one thing. You just need to adjust the output down to 97. That's all you need to do, and with this tune we can have 775 brake horsepower. So for our second race, we're going to be heading to France, and we want the World Touring Car 700 at Le Mans. Now, strategy-wise, there's a few ways of doing this. Generally speaking, for this race, you only need to make it to the end of lap 3 usually the rain comes in by then, you have to change tyres. So bearing in mind this has got a lot more horsepower, it's got 775 brake horsepower, so there's various different ways you can get to lap 3. I personally left it on fuel map 1 and just short shifted, which helps with that power band as well, which I showed you earlier. You can adjust the fuel map if you so desire. It's all just about to get to lap 3, but this thing just sounds incredible with that fully tuned engine as well. As I touched on in the previous race, the standard chassis, even though you can't change the suspension and diff, is just really, really good. It's really nicely balanced, and that extra power helps it out no end. With the 775 brake horsepower, it's just an absolute weapon. Out the corners, it's got such short gearing, and that four-wheel drive, it just flies out the corner. It feels like an LMP car to drive. It's such good fun. So as I mentioned in the intro, I truly believe this to be one of the best money grinding cars you can buy. It's just, as you've seen throughout the video, it's just incredibly easy to tune, hardly any parts to buy, and it's just so nice to drive and just romps to victory in both of these money grind events. As you can see, a massive winning margin at Le Mans as well. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, it's a little bit different from what I usually do. It's more just of showing you off what this car can do rather than my usual tuning videos. So let me know how you get on in the comments. I really do appreciate all the comments and feedback I get. I love reading them, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers, bye.